Dude, are we going to see the Joker and Batman be friends? Hey, what's good, comic fans? This is Calmfirerich Comics, and we're here to talk about Batman number 47. I'm Calmfirerich.
I'm Calmfirenate, and I have to say that so far this is probably my favorite in the super heavy story arc. Plain and simple. This one was really, really good. Really good. I know a lot of people don't really care for the super heavy story arc. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't like Jim Gordon being Batman. I don't like Bruce Wayne being all lost. But this made up for it. Everything up to this point, I feel like this one really made up for it. What'd you think about it, Rich?
I share the same thoughts as you on this. This was actually the best one in the story arc that I've read so far for a couple of reasons. And one of them, you get Jim Gordon actually being kind of crafty. It was funny. We're kind of going back and forth. Jim Gordon is fighting. Now, this is spoiler alerts anyway. For really, I don't know. We're spoiling this comic if you haven't read it. So, anyway, Jim Gordon's fighting his suit or whatever. And as he's doing this, I'm thinking, well, if he was Bruce Wayne would have already had a plan to defeat this suit.
To take out the suit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't have to think on his feet for that situation. He just would have done it. But anyway, Jim Gordon did a good job. He took out the suit, and also taking out the suit, he took out the seeds. Like, at that moment when he was trapped, I was like, that one moment when he was trapped down, and he was just like, oh, your powers are blocked, and you talking about those seeds that already taken that. Like, he already planned ahead for some of the things that happened, and I thought that was really cool.
In that moment, he really, truly embodied Batman.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling.
Because Batman is, like you said, Batman's always thinking ahead. He's always got contingency plans for everything. In that moment, he was Batman.
Yeah,
you know,
I felt
like
the
you
same
said,
way.
he did that, and I thought it was cool. He blew up the thing, and then the helmet over there had a little, the way to basically keep his powers, and it knocked out Bloom. And I thought, man. And then the next thing you know, what's he do? He throws him out a window. You know, that felt like Batman all day long. Like, I got one thing left to do. I'm gonna throw this guy out a window. I mean, obviously he doesn't kill him, but still, it's that, hey, I'm getting the last hit. This is how it is. And Jim Gordon in that moment was the best he's been as Batman.
Yeah, it was great. I like that. And the story that he was telling, like, I didn't know where it was going. They're telling this. You've got three things going on. You've got Jim Gordon embodying Batman, and then you have Bruce Wayne, which we're about to get to. But over all of that is this story that's being told about this poker game. And I was like, where are they going with this poker game? And I love that and how it ties into everything that's going on in this comic. So we switch over and then we're back to Duke, right? The Black Robin. I cracked up at that for some reason. I don't know why. He's like, oh, it's cute. It's a little Black Robin, you know?
Yeah.
And they're about to kill him. And then here comes Bruce Wayne. And just look at this image. I'm putting this image up on here. I just stared at this for just a second, right? Because we're so thirsty for Bruce Wayne to come back. And
When
like,
he's
here he
standing there
is.
with a bat.
Yeah, a bat. I don't know if that's symbolic for anything, but I thought that's actually pretty cool. I didn't think about that. But he's standing with a bat. He knocks these dudes out. And he still looks menacing. Like, he's just like, oh, you just kind of get excited. That happens. It's awesome. And I didn't know that Duke knew that he was Batman.
Well, yeah, I mean, Duke knows. I mean, you figure like all the different times over the course of Scott Snyder's run, Duke Thomas has run into Batman on multiple occasions.
Yeah, he has.
They saved him in Zero Year. At different times, especially remember in Zero Year, they find him and his suit's there, and he's like Bruce Wayne. They saved him, so they know who he is.
Right.
He knows who he is, and man, the whole confrontation between him and Duke was freaking fantastic. I loved it. How he's like, and it was funny because in that moment he was telling him, he's like, "How did you figure this out? You know, how were you able to do this?" He's like, "No, you didn't figure it out. You deduced."
Yeah, he even said, he was like, what did he say? I discovered. He was like, that's right. You discovered how to fix the AC. You discovered how to do this.
He said he changed it though because he said you discovered. He said no, you deduced as a detective.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
And he pointed that out, and he kept hinting at it, and he's like, he was mad at him. He's mad at him. He's like, you're being selfish. You should be able to do this. And in that moment when he jumped on the train, and what's his name's trying to pull him out of the way, and he's like, look. And in that moment when you saw the lights coming, and then it became like the bat, dude, that gave me chills. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's rare for a comic to give me chills.
I felt the same way, dude. We're gonna pause this image. We're pausing this image on screen because I looked at this for a second. Like I'm reading, and I just stopped. I literally just stopped and I just looked at this. Like, dude, that's awesome, right? Like they turn this train. It's dark down there. Just all you can see are the eyes, and then it's just this bat's there. It was awesome. And at the same time, going back to the story. Now you have the stories are starting to line up, right?
Exactly.
Because now you're going back over here to Gordan, and they thinking they're all happy. He's like, yeah, we got him, feeling good. Good job, guys. And then it's just like, boom, here are all these other Mr. Blooms popping up.
Right, and that kind of surprised me because I'm like, I thought there was only one of him. I'm like, who the heck are all these guys? Yeah. And it was funny because it happened right before he's about to pull the mask off and reveal who this guy is.
Right.
Because this guy knows him. And I'm like, I want to know who it is.
I was waiting. Yeah, I was like, oh, good. This is going to be interesting.
And then, bam, there's like a bunch of them, dude. They're like zombie blooms all over the place. And just climbing on the bat train and everything else. Or bat truck or whatever that dang thing is. And, yeah. And it left that point.
Winnebago.
And when the next part that it went to. The next part, okay? And I can't help because I got so excited when it got to that part. Where you have Bruce sitting there
on the bench,
and he's talking in his head, and then he's like, he tries to say it. He's like, I'm bat, and right before he gets to say it, a guy sits down.
Yeah. And
this guy says, "Hey man, I've seen you sitting here before. Do you mind if I sit with you?" And he's like, "No, it's okay." And he's like, "Well, He's like, yeah. He's like, it's and then I don't remember how it goes exactly, but he's like,
He basically said, "Yeah, I've had an accident here in the past." And the guy says, "That's funny, ha ha." Right when he said "that's funny, ha ha," I was like, "That's the Joker." And then it showed his face, and he's like, "I've had an accident here too."
Dude,
what a way to freaking end! And at the
a way! And the thing is, imagine if how long it's taken Bruce Wayne to get to the point where he realizes Batman? Are we going to get to see the Joker become the Joker again? If so, I'm sold because that's exciting.
Yeah, you talk about redoing something. Like, we always talk about, or at least me, it's like, the Joker. That's why I was excited about having the Court of Owls. That's why I was excited about having Mr. Bloom, because it's something different than the Joker. Dude, the Joker is permeated through everything. This is cool.
A storyline with the Joker seems like, you can do so many things, but how about this storyline? The storyline where you get to see the Joker become the Joker again, because the truth is, we don't have a solid origin story of the Joker. It's been changed over and off throughout the years, and to the point that it's almost like a mystery. Because even like in Justice League, when Batman's like, now I know who his identity is. When he gets into that Mobius chair, he finally knows. The Joker is a mystery, and Batman has been trying to solve this mystery for so long. And if they somehow tie this in so that the next storyline is learning of the Joker, dude, Scott Snyder, I'm bowing before you because this is going to be fantastic.
Dude, it's going to be great. And you still, again, going back to that overlying story where it's like you have playing this poker game, you got to make decisions really quick, and then every once in a while that card gets flipped over, and it can either be your saving grace, your kind of coming out, your realization on what's about to happen, or it could turn your world upside down. Well, symbolically, it looks like Gordon's world is being turned upside down. Bruce Wayne is realizing that he is Batman, and this is good for everybody because, he's about to come back. But then, on top of that, now you have the Joker. Now, let me ask you this. Does the Joker know who Bruce Wayne is, or does the Joker not know that he's the Joker like Bruce Wayne?
I bet he doesn't know. I bet he is
I feel like he doesn't know.
Right. I feel like he's in the same boat as Batman was when Batman woke up. He doesn't know. See, they had to tell Batman about what he was. He didn't know.
And
He
even
knows
then,
it
they had to
now.
like about kill him by a train to get him to like to wake up.
turn back to kind of get it in his mind. Joker, if Joker's like how Bruce Wayne was, Joker has no recollection of who he was. He has no idea what he was or anything about that. So him sitting there, he knows he woke up from an accident. For all we know, he woke up, police found him, took him to the hospital, took care of him, don't know who he is. He doesn't know who he is. And we're looking at a clean slate Joker, but doesn't mean that in his mind, he doesn't have the same psychotic tendencies and the same psychotic
Batman's still
personality.
Batman. Just
Exactly.
Like Joe, Batman wants to help people. He's part of the school. He's not scared to go help Duke knock people out with a baseball bat. He's always deducing and detective stuff. Like, it's in his blood. He can't help it. What's in the Joker's blood? He can't help it. Psychoticness. He's mayhem. Now, what did we get from the last story arc, which was the Joker loves Batman because they challenge each other. They're polar opposite. Like, he's crazed with Batman. So if Joker doesn't know who he is, and did you see the next comic where the next story arc looks like it's going to be best friends? It was titled Best Friends or something.
Wouldn't
Are we
it
gonna
be
see?
fantastic? Think about it. Wouldn't it be fantastic if these two guys became friends? Okay?
Right.
Became friends, not knowing.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
It would be crazy.
I'm so excited to see what they're going to do now. I don't even want to keep throwing up possibilities because in the end, whatever doesn't happen, I can think of so many ways that I'm going to be excited. So
Yeah.
I got a question I want people to ask. Is the Joker and Batman going to become friends as the new people that they are? Will they become interacting? Will they become friends? If so, what does that mean for the Batman Joker, whole thing, period?
Will this
Batman and Joker.
Could this potentially be the best Batman Joker combination that we've seen in a while? I think that would be awesome. I thought they was done. How else could you redo the Joker? But anyway, we can keep talking. We're going to try to wrap it up. I'm sorry, but this was a very exciting way to end this comic. It was awesome, like we said. What did y'all think? Again, y'all got the question. Is Batman and Joker going to be friends? At least for a little bit. Do like, comment, subscribe, man. Get in the conversation. Let us know what you think. Let's talk about the Joker in this. Until next time, we out.
See ya.
Hey, if you're still sticking around, then thank you for watching. That means you like us and we like you. So do us a little favor here and click that subscribe button over there so you don't miss any of our videos, because we dropping videos pretty much daily, okay? And then click this video up above my head and watch that if you haven't already, because it's awesome too. All right? Yo, man, Calmfirerich is out. Peace.